Have you ever opened a familiar bag of snacks, peered inside, and thought, didn't there used to be more in here? You picture the portion you're used to, but the actual food seems to be vanishing before your eyes. You are not misremembering. Your favorite chocolate bars, ice cream tubs, and cereals are factually losing mass, while the retail price you pay at the register remains exactly the same. Economists call this practice shrinkflation. It is a highly calculated, entirely legal corporate strategy. This scale shows the hidden math at play. On the left, the retail price stays perfectly flat, but on the right, as the weight drops, the unit price, the amount you pay for every single gram, steadily increases. By leaving the final price alone and removing the physical product itself, corporations have engineered a price hike that hides in plain sight on every grocery store shelf. To understand why a brand would do this, imagine running a global snack company. Over time, the core costs of manufacturing go up. Raw ingredients cost more to grow. Cardboard gets more expensive to print. Fuel for delivery trucks rises. When expenses rise, you have to protect your profit margins. The obvious choice is to print a higher price tag, but consumers quickly spot a price increase. They hesitate, abandon the item, and switch to a cheaper competitor. The alternative is quiet subtraction. You freeze the price exactly where it is and shave a small percentage of the total weight off the production line. Companies choose shrinkflation because preserving the familiar price tag is a reliable way to maintain customer loyalty. It avoids triggering a buyer's price sensitivity, even during periods of heavy economic inflation. The success of this strategy relies on a specific biological blind spot. Humans are incredibly sensitive to changes in numbers, but notoriously poor at estimating physical volume. This line graph of consumer purchase intent reveals why numbers matter so much. Shoppers have strict mental thresholds. When a price crosses a major round number, like 99 cents to $1, the probability of making the sale drops drastically. Now compare that price sensitivity to our volume blindness. This 3D rendering of a box illustrates how easily we are fooled. The height and width stay locked in place, maintaining the front profile. But as the depth shrinks backward, the total mass drops significantly, and our eyes barely register the difference. Corporations exploit this blind spot by ensuring external branding, signature colors, and total shelf space remain absolutely identical to the older, heavier batches. Shrinkflation succeeds by targeting human psychology. It relies on our brain's tendency to trust visual familiarity over the actual physical mass sitting inside the container. You will find these missing portions across nearly every retail category, from junk food to household essentials like laundry detergent and toilet paper. This 3D wireframe reveals 3 tricks. First, a deeply concave jar base displaces product with air. Next, inside a snack bag, injected nitrogen pushes food into a tiny cluster. Finally, gaps separating chocolate pieces widen, silently stripping away mass. Manufacturers have engineered modern packaging to function as an optical illusion, using physical dimensions to project a sense of abundance that isn't actually there. Despite feeling deceptive, this practice is legal. Regulatory agencies only require that the precise, updated weight is printed accurately on the packaging. This legal requirement is ineffective for most shoppers because we operate on autopilot. We recognize products by their colors and size, and we rarely stop to read the fine print on the back. To manually break that autopilot, ignore the physical size of the packaging and focus tightly on the printed net weight. The second and most powerful defense is found directly on the shelf. This stylized supermarket tag shows the exact metric you need. The camera pushes in past the headline price to highlight the tiny price per 100 grams calculation. That number reveals the true mathematical value of your food. Use that unit price metric to compare your go-to products against competitors. You will often find that strict brand loyalty is actively costing you money. By consciously shifting your mindset away from the giant headline price tag and evaluating the actual weight, you reclaim control over your grocery budget. Price increases are most effective when engineered to slip past your notice. But once you understand the illusion, it loses its power. If this video changed how you look at the grocery aisle, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. What is the most extreme example of shrinkflation you have found in your own pantry?